slow down. Oh, we have several enemy bases here. My god. Whoa! It was a good idea to take more than I needed. Than I thought I needed. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program, guys. And in this video, we are going into space and colonizing the second colony. Basically, we did a lot on this planet. I actually did some things off camera, did additional production chains, but nothing really major, just for the convenience, and I got ready for the flight. So what's the main problem on this planet? We reached everything we could for the red research. So now, in order to continue our research things, we need the yellow matrix. And the problem with the yellow matrix is that it requires titanium crystals, and our planet doesn't have titanium deposits, so the only way to get it is to manually mine stone, and this is not the way to go. Moreover, my production chain needs way more of silica, I think. Is it silica? Yeah, silicon ore. We don't have silicon veins on this planet as well, so we can only smelt it from stone. And even though we can exploit insane stone deposits to do that, it's way easier to import it from other planet and put the belt here and like do production chains for that, or you know, do something like that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fly to the planet in our system. Look at all those. Nice, this is looking good. We're gonna fly to this planet because here we get 1.5 million of silicon ore and we got 12 million of titanium ore. We also get all other resources here but water, so we can actually maintain production for all the resources. So yeah, before leaving, we need to make sure that we have everything that we need. I open up the inventory. We got some iron with us, we got some copper. I need more of the ray receivers because that will be the main source of energy in that planet, and that planet is very high in terms of solar power, so we will get... Where are they? I don't remember. Over here, we get our solar panels here that we will take with us, because those things will allow us to produce a lot of energy there. I've got 100 of those. That will be crazy. So yeah, the problem is in order to build additional solar array receiver, we need more high purity silicon, and we don't have that. I can wait for it to get here. My chest is empty and all of that is being used to make processors. We will actually take them with us as well. That might be necessary. And yeah, in order to produce stuff, I will actually use my chest here with the silicon ore, so we can refine it into the higher tier silica. It will take a while, but we need to get ready for that flight, and we need to make sure that we have everything that we need. Otherwise, we'll have to fly around a bit too much. I actually established a lot of drone networks here to deliver stuff for me that I need in specific situations, so they work pretty well so far. Since I overused some resources, I'm being delivered with them. And let me show something else what I've created. So yeah, most of those production lines are enhanced. We got each storage for each resource right now because it's cool. I also set up the platform, how are those things called? Foundation production areas. So we can use foundations. Let's get those here. There we go. In order to fill up the lava or the water area, so we will get more building areas. We can kind of plan ahead way better. Factory blueprints and everything. And the next thing, our oil production area got expanded as well, so we produce something that's called explosive something. What is it? Explosive unit. I use it as a fuel because it have the highest energy out of the available fuel sources, so I think we can use it as a fuel in order to fly around and do things, because I think for a while in the new planet we will have issue with that. And yeah guys, at some point we would like to optimize those production lines, so we will manually produce those things. So we won't manually produce those things because right now it's taking forever and it's really inefficient. So yeah, as you can see, it takes a long time to do that. We have the queue of 600 seconds, so it's like 10 minutes of waiting to finish the production. But we have some arc smelters with us. We got the assembling machines MK1 and MK2. We got the belts. Maybe we need more. Actually, let me check how many belts we can fit in one slot. It's 300, so I might want to get additional bells with me, so I won't have to produce them there. And the main thing that we would like to take with us are the resources that we can't make manually, that will require special facilities, just like the steel, graphene, plastic maybe. So if we will need that kind of stuff, probably not, but if, it will be troublesome. But I think we have plenty of those things with us, so it shouldn't be an issue. Let's take more graphene just in case. Moreover, we will be able to use geothermal power stations over there to get the energy, which is another good source of energy. Can we produce those right now? Yeah, we'll be able to make some extra. So yeah, I think we are ready to go. Oh, we need more stone bricks. So yeah, I think we are ready to go. Let's hook up a bit more fuel than we need, so our fuel deposits will be full, and fly away. So we have like 4 slots for the fuel. Let's get 1, 2, and 1 extra. Here is our fuel. I hope it will be good for us. Actually, yeah, that's everything we can take with us in terms of the fuel. Let's save the game, and actually we are 12 hours into the game. I thought it would be way faster. But yeah, now we can fly away into the orbit and fly where we wanna fly. Whoa. Gotta be careful. And there is our planet that we wanna land on. Fuck 1. I think it's the one, right? Yeah, it's the one. Let's make an indicator over there, so we'll be able to reach it easier. Yeah, it will take a while to get there, but we can boost our speed a bit. That will make our journey faster. And I'm really curious if we will find the enemies there, because I know that we can release the controls. We are in space. We don't need to use the thrusters. This is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm actually curious if they have the enemy base over there as well. And I really like how it all looks when you fly through the space. You can see our old planet is launching satellites into orbit and all that. This is so cool. Last time I played, I set up the new planet, and I haven't played much after that because I wanted to wait for more content, and now the content is here, so I can really enjoy it. This is so cool. Look at that. We are launching different satellites to different areas. Damn. Okay, we recovered some energy, so I think we can boost up a bit more. So ETA will be 20 seconds. That's perfect. We can wait for that. Here we go. We're getting close to the planet. I wonder if we need to slow down. Oh, we have several enemy bases here. My God. Woo! No! Wait. Gravity, do your thing. Hell yeah. Shh. Slow down, my boy. All good. That was a rough landing. So yeah, we have 3 enemy bases here, guys. That's... that won't be easy. Let's land and evaluate our situation here. Bam! There we go. We actually broke a rock. And we are on the new planet. Sweet, let's take a look. What do we have here? So, what's really cool that this planet is basically surrounded with the satellites of ours, with the solar sails. So wherever we will put our base energy receptors, they will work. I actually wanted to use it to exploit this planet a bit more, that I didn't took like my weaponry with me. They have the bases that I'm afraid of. So right, we are therefore off from this. Is it a... I think it's North Pole, right? Because there are 2 bases there. South Pole have copper, iron, titanium, stone. Where the hell is silicon? There is a coal nearby. I want to get both silicon and titanium here, and preferably other resources. There is one silicon vein, but it's right next to the enemy base. That is not good. Oh, there should be more. This is only 1/3 of the planet reserves of the silicon. Okay. There are some silicon here. It's pretty close to the base, but not that close. And it's actually close to this titanium vein. There is titanium vein next to it. Iron vein. We got the stone. We got the copper. We got more iron. We got the coal. Not that close, but we don't have a lot of coal here anyway. So I think this is where we will build the base. This seems like the best solution for us in order to have everything, at least the main area. And we can actually connect it with the South Pole if we will decide to use it for our own good, for anything basically. So let's fly there. My god, this is so beautiful. I love that as we do things in the game, everything around us changes. This is so great. So there we go. That's our titanium vein, silicon vein. And this will be the place for our base, I think. I hope this ground won't burn my buildings or something. So I wasn't expecting to see that many enemies here, so we will actually have to protect our base way more heavily than on our home planet as well. This is so cool. I can imagine how it will look in the future when everything will be so high tier. So yeah, for now, that will be our base area. Let's start using up the resources. This is a secondary resource for us. So in order to establish the base, we will need iron, copper, stone, as always. So yeah, we will set up the base things here. I think we can actually start making the blueprints. Let's do that. By the way, we used up only one of our explosive units for energy, so that will feed us for a while. And I brought ammo with me. I forgot to bring the fleet though, that will fight with us, but I think it's okay. At least early on we should be able to handle it without any issues. They feel threatened already. So that's how we make the blueprints. Let's do that. We actually have to make the buildings first, I guess. So I want 2 lines, one for copper, one for iron veins for refinery. We will have to remove all that, but it's okay. We can do it later. And what we want to do, we want to build it horizontally, like on this side and this way, so we won't actually have to redo it when we're going north. It will be more convenient, let's put it like that. So let's say this belt will be the belt to send away the resources. I want to do something right at least once in this game. Let's say 3 of those for now. This is high quality stuff already, guys, because we know how to play the game. We have the resources. We don't need to do the small things anymore, so we can work as we want. Yeah, I'll make the blueprints later. Now we need to make sure that it works, because there is a thing in the game such as the optimal numbers of things. So one belt can be saturated by etc amount of arc smelters, and you can have like only let's say, I don't know, 10 arc smelters on a normal belt and 20 on advanced belt, etc, etc. So you would like to make use of that information. I don't know that yet because I forgot. But I'm pretty sure it works like that. Oh, by the way, I wanted to build something else. I wanted to build some accumulators. Let's say 5. That will help us quite a lot in this area. So let's say I wanted to be kinda a modular system. It's so cool when you are not in the rush anymore. So there we go. That's 6 smelters per iron. I think that will be good enough. At least for now. And we can always expand it later if we want to. So that's what the blueprints are. And now we need to make the filter here for the incoming resources. So there we go. That's how it will work. Kinda. Will it? There we go. That will fully supply it with energy and everything. Let's try to make a blueprint out of it. We will call it a Smelting X6 blueprint. And we will use arc smelter. Look at that! We will have 2 more tiers of smelters later on. That's so cool. Basic arc smelter. There we go. And we got achievement for that. That's great. So what's cool now, if we want to make a second line like that, we can just take this blueprint, double click to use. There we go. So we can make a second blueprint right here. I don't want them to be very close in order to refine the second resource, and the bots will just put it over there. So yeah, this is really cool. It's not perfect, I think, right? Alright, so we got the basic smelting facilities now. That's great. But they don't do anything without the power and without the collecting resources. So what I would advise for collecting resources? I would advise to fully saturate the mines and make sure that you use all of them. Like that none of those will stay unattended. So they will be all used at the same time and none of them will be left. Otherwise, nothing bad would really happen, but that will be a bit of inconvenience if you have some deposits left, like one of those, and you can't use that space for anything else in the future. And when you're collecting them and when you're linking them to the belt, make sure that you're linking them the right way. What I mean by that should be saturating the belt at the different points, and it should be kinda even when they connect together, something like that. If you will have this type of connection, they will be evenly participating and saturating the belt, and the resources will be used up more effectively. There we go. That will allow our copper veins to be fully saturated, and they will send their resources at the same time. That means that all the copper veins will be kinda depleted at the same moment. Now we got some power to them. Great. Let's do the same with the iron veins. Oh man, my base is over there and I'm a bit worried because the enemies are very strong already. They're doing insane damage. But yeah, we have to do this anyway because we need this base. Oh my god, I used up most of my belts already. It was a good idea to take more than I needed. Than I thought I needed. Alright, the good thing though that this is the basics and it will allow us to get pretty infinite supply of iron and copper on this planet. That's a very base thing that we will need. That's actually enough for the start of our base. We will need a lot of chests, so let's do 10. So for the depots, I think I will just put one a bit further away for each of those resources, because I'm pretty sure if we will even expand it, that will be enough for now. Later on, we can move it if we would like to. So now, we need to find a place for our solar panels. This area isn't great. Oh, wait. We have this source of electricity, thermal power plant. Let's see how it works. Huh? We can just build it anywhere? Ah, it's the wrong one. Geothermal, that's what I'm talking about. Must be built on lava. And we got the lava well everywhere, so we can build it anywhere we want. Since we'll be using the silicon and the titanium here, we can build it here. But I think I might actually even this area out. Ooh, that's a lot of the production here. 113%. What about this area? 122. Yeah, it's better to put it here. It will be defended later on with the turret, so we won't have to spread too much, basically. This is 112. This is good enough for me. So that will give us power generation straight away. Let's get the wireless power so it can be transmitted all the way to that base. And let's put a normal node here, because why the hell not? There we go. Everything is kind of running, but we forgot to enable the recipes here. Alright, so there we go. Now we have two of those working properly. We don't have this one working though. This is annoying. There we go. And I think I want to replace them with the faster inserter. Do we have the logistic transportation here? We do! Not that many. I haven't created that many yet. But that will allow us to automatically get iron and copper when we need it. Do we have the drones? No, that sucks. And we don't have the glass with us. So that will slow us down in this area quite a lot. But we can get the glass once we get to the silicon, so shouldn't be a problem, I think. Silicon? Ah, we just need stone for that, it's even easier. So we can get the glass production going. Oh, we got titanium here, that's cool. We got the stone here, so we can make the a really small production line here for the glass. There we go, so we got the basics. I forgot that my weapons will need... yeah, we got the laser towers, which I wanted to make, but they will require glass as well. And if we will use the Gauss turrets, they will require ammo, which we don't have in a big amounts. And we are generating insane amount of threat, and there are a lot of enemies here. I haven't actually considered that, so I will have to consider it now. So right, basically this area will give us the basic resources that we can send inside of our base, and we will need additional area here with the silicon and titanium production. I'm afraid to build the solar panels right now because this area isn't secure yet. We will have issues if it will be destroyed. Let's get some accumulators here. Later on we'll get a dedicated space for all that, but right now this seems to be like the best area. And yeah, we got some solar panels with us, which we can, you know, kind of spread around a bit along the path of our production lines. They produce insane amount of power here, so it's really efficient for this area. Good stuff that we got the accumulators though. But maybe we'll be able to build the laser... Yes, we can build the laser tower since we got the glass now. Sweet, okay, that's good. So I want to protect this area without the belts right now, with the help of the laser towers, and we will see how it will go. There we go, our logistic networks is working right now, and we are getting the resources from those guys, which might be not the best way to get that, but it's the most comfortable one for sure. We can make 5 more, let's do that. I want to use up everything that I have for those laser towers. And let's see. Let's take a look at the range. So yeah, I would like to cover this area with one of those. Early on, the enemies shouldn't be much of a problem, to be honest. So we probably won't need that many of those towers. Yeah, since we don't really have good power production right now, because I don't want to place my, how are those things called? Those array receivers here, because they are pretty useless here. Once the night will come, they won't produce anything for us. Let's check. So they would be better placed on the poles, but let's see if they will actually work. We can remove them later. It's not a problem. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, basically. But yeah, our main reason why we're here is titanium and silicon. Quite a lot. And this silicon is really close to us, so I really like that. We can use both of those veins to our advantage, and we can either bring the rare resources back home in our inventory or refine them and bring the refined ones. That will take less space and be more convenient, I guess, because we don't need the pure titanium or silicon anywhere, as far as I know. Alright, we will use the same blueprint for smelting the silicon that we get here, like that. We don't really have that many belts left. There we go. So that should be kind of sufficient. So we can smelt high purity silicon out of those. It's working. Nice. And at this point, I might just save this one up and send it back home without reimagining anything and trying to refine it into something new, because that's what I need for most of my projects. I need it even more than titanium at this point. So I'll make a big chest for it, and since we aren't using it anywhere, we will put a lot of those inserters here, station, and we will need a defense station here as well to protect this area. I think it aims that way. Another tower will be here. I want this area to be more safe, and honestly, judging by my last area, you would like the towers to cover each other. So when they shoot, they can shoot enemies that are close to the next tower. There we go. This feels so good, guys. You can't even imagine. I'll even build a second layer of this, I guess. We're still good in terms of resources here, which is cool. We might need to produce steel as well, though. Can we build those things? Analysis bases. We need a couple of those. For sure. Oh, wait, what? No, don't do that. We have it for free here. This is so cool. This was very rare on the main planet. You saw that. Alright, so when this one is set up, I actually need to get additional defense modules over here, because we got only one tower, which is obviously not enough. And I definitely don't want to lose this area, so this tower is right here. Let's put one over there. So we will have some basic... this one is turned... Oh, they're all turned into wrong direction. I really don't think the direction matters, but... who knows? Those things are still working, but it's nighttime coming up, so I'm really curious if they will work during the nighttime. That's my main concern. That in this area, not on the pole, during the night, they won't be able to see any of those satellites. Although we make pretty good orbits here, so they should see most of them. But we will find out only as the time comes. Because yeah, you can see that the sun is really close on another side, so... probably... it will be like, no. But for now it works. Okay, what do I lack for this? I need circuit boards. I can make them. I need glass. So yeah, now we can build those defensive bases that will recover and repair. And I will just place one over here, because it will allow me to repair the damage if the enemies will attack this area, so no one will die. Bam. Easy. And another one, obviously, over here. We're not done here yet, so I'm not sure where to place it. Right now, I'll just place it here. Should work. Later on, I might change its placement. So, are those still working? Yeah, they still work. Because we got different angles of those satellites, orbits, and it's really cool. That means that we will be able to generate power here 24/7 with the help of those. And that will give us crazy output. Over time it will get higher. Do we have more? How many more do we have? We have one more. Let's place it here. It's a pretty protected place, and this space isn't used by anything else. So that would be a nice source of power. That's why we actually created so many satellites, guys. Dyson Sphere status, we drain 98 megawatts, so we can place at least four more of those, maybe even more. That will give a pretty damn crazy supply to this area. So this area of the base is fully protected, although this side on the south is not. We got one tower there, so the enemies... Oh, they are attacking on the main planet. I think we'll go take a look. So let's go to the map, back. Where is my planet view? Hey! I can see? No way, I can scout the planet when I'm away from it. 39, 37. If the units will disappear fast enough, that's good. If not, we might have issues there. I think we'll be okay. It shouldn't be that tough. And most of them are destroyed anyway, so yeah, we have to worry about this place right now. Yeah, we got only a couple of buildings injured, but we fend off greatly. Okay, good. I was worried to leave it undefended, because you will never know what will happen after you leave. So there we go. This production area is fully secured right now. I don't think that they will be able to break it anytime soon, because when they will get enough threat, it's okay. It won't be harmful. It will be easy attack. We can fend off easily. All right, this area is protected by 2 turrets, but we are not done yet. We haven't finished the titanium production area. That's why we really would like to focus on that right now before doing anything else, so we can plan ahead properly. I'm a bit worried that we have 3 bases here. That might be... They launch attacks one after another though, so it's not that bad. But that might be a trouble for us later down the road. But I think we'll be able to manage that. So there we go. We claim this titanium node. Now let's create the logistics. My god, we need belts now. And look at that. This is so cool how the drones deliver stuff to you. This is very comfortable. Way easier to play like that than to, you know, do it hard way when you have to manually pick up everything. So titanium production line, which way we should launch it? I think that way will be better. We got a lot of space here. Let's go back to our blueprints, our single most powerful blueprint over here. Okay, we got an assault coming up here. I don't have the laser towers here though, so that's a bit risky, and they're coming straight to me. Oh my god. There we go, the laser towers are fantastic. Yeah, the enemies got decimated. We don't really have any issues here. I wonder if we'll be able to take out the enemy base soon. Not right now, obviously. We are not ready for that. Maybe. I haven't actually tried ever. So what do we need to do else? We need to protect this thing, and preferably like that, so it will be covered by other turrets too. This one isn't covered by that one. This one is covered by this. Now let's create a power line here. This one isn't covering everything, sadly, so we need to replace it. Yeah, in order to cover everything, it should be somewhere here in the lava, and I need that lava for other purposes. This one is okay as well, I guess. Yeah, let's place it here, it'll be good. So what we need right now is to select the titanium ingots here, so the smelting can begin, and just connect this to the box. Basically. Honestly, we need to extend it a bit further, and we got the enemy base straight away, pretty close. They are being angry so fast, because do we have the recipe of advanced ingots already? Let's see. Ah, no, we don't have that, so we have to deliver the normal ingots. Okay, then we'll just create a big storage here, 2 of those. I'll just place it here, it's safer. And get some logistics into it. I actually thought that I will need more advanced production here, but right now it doesn't really make sense, because everything is just a resource base. We don't even have any assemblers. We just have the basic mining facilities here, and that's it. Look at that power production, 50 megawatts, same as our main base, guys. And look at that, those chests are full already with the resources, so we have everything that we need. Nice. So now let's think what else we can do. The main priority for us will be delivering those resources back to the base, because that will allow us to do so many more things. Titanium will allow us to get the new technology and get interplanetary transportation systems, so we won't have to manually carry it from here to there, but actually just send the automated transport. That will be really cool, but not yet. Let's decide where we will make a spaceport of sorts. Oh, we got a total power generation of the cluster 100 megawatt. That's cool. This planet is actually kind of small. South Pole is now kind of free. There is nothing. We can go and capture it, make a spaceport out of it. But I don't want to deliver my goods from here. to that area using the belts. We can do a lot of stuff actually. Right now I want to make the belts facility here because I don't want to make them manually. And honestly, I want to make blueprints of that, so in the next area I can just place them instantly without doing all the stuff manually, which is a bit annoying to be honest. So we will have the belt. It will be a small area. We don't need that much of the production there, right? With the iron on it. We got some enemies coming to the north. Our laser turrets are perfectly fending them off, so that's easy. And we got the next wave coming up again. Shouldn't be any problem as far as I understand, so that's good. We also established the automatic system. We just need the logistic bots here, so we will have the belts available on this planet as well. There we go. And you don't really need it to be that fast because the demand of those isn't that crazy as well, so as long as you just have them being supplied to the depot, you should be okay. I actually need to make a huge factory of all the basic stuff with all the drones and everything, and make the blueprint that I will come to the new planet, place it, and I will have production of everything, basic and non-basic. But honestly, I think I won't need that because at some point I will have the production of MK3 belts, MK3 sorters, and MK3 assembly machines by default on the main planet and have them in my inventory, so I won't really need that. Although the belts, you might really need a lot of those when you bring them somewhere, so who knows. But yeah, in any case, having the basic stuff like belt production is pretty much efficient because you spend them in the insane amounts here, like crazy. So now the main question is, how the hell do we transport that crazy amount of resources back to the main planet? And that's a good question because at the moment I can just fly there. That's the only option available for me. And we will need both titanium and that stuff. For sure. Because yeah, we can keep building here, but right now our top priority is to automate things, and in order to do that, we need the yellow technology. I think I will create another huge chest over here and let all my stuff that I have here on this planet, and that should actually give me opportunity to bring as much stuff as possible with me. So I turned off... Oh, I should have just turned off the logistics instead of removing it completely. Okay, I'll just put everything here because honestly, I don't need anything when I'm transporting goods. We can have all that in the main base. And I will take like half of this and half of titanium. So, oh my god, that will be a crazy processor production process. There we go, half of this and half of this. We don't really have enough titanium yet to have the half of our inventory, but that's a crazy amount to be honest. Well then, I mean, more silica for us. So yeah guys, that was a pretty cool episode. I really enjoyed the progress today, and I want to hear your opinion down below in the comments. And please like the video to promote it in YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Other than that, check out the playlist in the video description for the rest of the episodes, and thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.